So droid skins. We've got several droid skins. This is the first batch of droid skins that we've had since the game launched. So what do you want to start with? Because we know the default appearances. Do you want to go through those, or
may as well?
May as well.
Just
okay.
for a quick. We'll be quick.
Cool. Right. So okay. So we've got the default one here for the. This is the assault, just a regular B1, no colour trim.
Yep.
Okay. We've got Genosis.
Yeah.
This is the one that the default skin for Genosis originally. Now it's a skin, just a tan colour. Pilot.
Yep.
Jungle, quite like that. Some green colour.
What's that?
Yeah. And training droid. This is from the Filoni show. Do you remember these?
On Camino.
On Camino, yes. Yes. Yeah, I like it because it's silver.
I mean, it's got targets painted all over it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to play as it.
No. Well, tough shit. That's the one I've got. Nah, you can change it. But yeah. So that's those ones. That's the assault. Any there that stand out for you so far?
I mean, there's only 5 of them.
Yeah. I mean, these did all of them. But I mean, these 3 came in this update. These 2 were made selectable this update. So yeah, it's not bad. Actually, no. Wait, did that come this update, or did that come? That came in August. That came in August. Yes, it did. Yes, not bad. Cool. Let's look at the heavies. Default for the heavy has changed. It used to be this one, but that's now Genosis because it's 10.
Yeah.
The new default heavy is black, which I quite like.
That's an interesting
I like
scheme.
Yeah, that's the one I usually use. So, oops, daisy. Trying to get that. There we go. That's.
Oh, for God's sake.
Emotes, Thomas. For a 2019 shooter, you got to have emotes. Be sociable. No, I don't like them either. But yeah.
I just think it's. I don't get the decision to make all these B1s cowardly idiots.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know why that was ever thought to be a good idea.
I preferred I felt like in Legends they had far less personality. They were just more like robots.
Well, the whole point of B1s is that they're supposed to be cheap.
Yeah. Why would you spend the money on a personality subroutine or whatever the fuck you call it?
Well, I always thought that a personality was what expensive droids developed when they weren't mind wiped for a while.
Okay.
Hence, I mean, that's the difference between C-3PO and TC-14,
right,
or R2-D2 and any other astromech ever.
Was TC-14 the silver one in episode 1?
Yes.
The female one, yeah.
The one with no personality at all.
Okay, cool. I do love a bit of story time. No, but I like this skin. I quite like it.
It's a decent skin.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Okay. So let's zoom back out. Got the heavy. Getting some black on there. The Genosis.
Yeah.
The pilot.
I mean, this is another one where there's no immediate visual difference.
Yeah.
Other than colour trim.
Yes.
Between the classes.
Yeah.
mean, they're all just B1s.
Yeah. Because the other ones, B2s and Droidicas, are reinforcements because they're stronger. Yeah. Jungle.
Yeah.
Nice. Trading. Bit more orange on that one.
Bit.
Yeah.
That looks like something from Half-Life.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like if Star Wars offered a Gordon Freeman skin.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I see it now. Yeah. That's quite funny.
Like you remember in Mass Effect where you'd have like Dragon Age armors.
Yes. Yeah, like crossover.
That, like a cross promotion.
Yeah. I see. Oh yeah, same with these skins. Look, the bundle is only available in crystals, not in credits.
That's RC.
Yeah.
I think that's RC.
And oh look, that was 20,000. That's 5. That's That's default. So you could. Those are free. That's 20,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 commons and 1 rare.
Yeah.
Why is that one special?
Don't know.
Why is that one more expensive?
Yeah, don't know.
Some of these decisions baffle me.
No, I agree.
I don't even necessarily think they're wrong, I just don't understand them.
Yeah, so. I think they just do as much as they can get away with. Really.
Yeah, but
To
in
be
that
honest,
case, why
so-
not make them all rare?
Yeah, that's true.
Why have any commons at all?
Yeah. You've got defaults.
Yeah.
Bit more there.
Yeah, that's the difference.
That's got a bit of yellow with the green.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, it's officer, isn't it?
Yeah. I
The
quite like that.
The officers have the
Yellow
comms
spots.
backpack built in.
Oh, right.
The antennae just go straight into their shoulder.
I see. Oh, cool.
Whereas in the other classes, they have the backpack.
I see. Very cool.
Yeah.
And the training.
I think these training droids are getting worse.
I think so. I only use the assault one. It's just silver.
Yeah, that's worse than the other one, where the body was orange.
Yeah, I agree. Yes. So you won't buy that one? You won't spend money on that?
I wouldn't spend money on any of them.
Nah, same. Okay, and then specialist. Default is the security red droid.
Yeah. Security droids never had the
Backpacks.
comms backpacks because they were always meant to.
Like bodyguards, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were always meant to operate within.
Like comm distance, like short range comm distance, you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were always meant to operate within a controlled environment
Yes.
rather than go out a conquering.
Or maybe a control room.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense of security.
Like operating as a security force on a loop roll.
Yeah. Fair. Cool. Genosis, again, there is red trim there. You can't quite make it out, but there is a bit of red trim there.
We've mentioned this
Yeah.
many times, but the lighting in this is woeful.
It is, yeah.
I mean, the whole
It
point
is.
of this is you're picking out your favourite skin. You should be able to fucking see it.
You can see it there, but you should be able to see it from every angle. Like you
Yes.
can't make out the red there. So, no, it's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It doesn't. It's not like a. It shouldn't be a deal breaker for.
Totally unplayable.
It's just. Do you know what I mean? If I say it's a small mistake in terms of its impact,
Yes.
but it's a really it's a really difficult mistake to make.
Yes.
Like that is such a simple thing. Oh, this is a skins gallery. Shall we
Yes.
make it really badly lit with tons of shadows?
Yeah.
No, you fucking idiot.
No, I agree.
I mean,
with
like
that.
it doesn't make much difference.
No,
Like, we
no.
can still see the skins.
Yeah.
It's just you have to wonder, why would you do that?
Why would you do it that way? Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that. It's a really good point. Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to think of other examples of like decisions like that. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have much knock-on effect. But
Yeah.
why on earth would you think this was the better way to do it?
Well, the thing is, as well, it kind of does, because this is a game where potentially they want you to spend real money.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what. Maybe I'm gonna get very cynical here.
That's fine.
But maybe that's why the lighting is so shit. To try and so that you buy the skin and then play it in the map which is better lit than the screen.
Because I mean, that's not necessarily cynical, because there's so many little kind of psychological tactics here, and I mean, I've read stories about game development where they literally hire psychologists when trying to develop their game to make it as addictive as possible, to find out how they do that. That's not cynicism. That happens. That actually does happen. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was overly cynical. It will appear that way to some people who aren't aware of that, but
I'm sure they had that kind of impact into this game.
yes.
My thing about it being cynical is I wonder if they went down to this level,
Okay.
whether they would have whether it would have been worth paying for the psychologist's
Yes.
time
Yes.
to go down to this level.
Right, I see. You mean like more in a broader sense? You'd expect
Yeah,
them to do it? Yeah. Okay. That's fair. yeah. No, that's a good point. That is still a persistent problem.
I think they probably would have had that kind of input with like pricing of things.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and the rate of grind, perhaps. Rate of earning currency. Yeah, that's fair.
But with the what lighting shall we have on the character select screen?
Yes.
That might have been like, okay, these people cost 10,000 a day.
Yes.
We're not going to ask them that question.
yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I'm just looking at the price of the crystals there.
300 is very low.
1,000. Yeah.
Maybe that's just the common bundle.
Yeah.
Is 300.
You know what I was going to say as well, actually, because you got in the top right corner the 3 currencies there.
Yes.
That one on the top, the furthest to the right.
Scrap?
Yeah, I think it's scrap. I don't really know what the fuck you're supposed to spend it on. I still don't know, and then part of that's because I'm not bothered looking to find out, really, but it's not immediately obvious.
Tell us in the comments.
Because I know that you can... I think if you've got spare skill points for star cards, you can sacrifice a point to get more scrap. But what the fuck do you do with scrap? I don't actually know. I still don't know.
That's a good point. In all the stuff you've shown me, I can't remember seeing anything.
There's nothing here that costs scrap. So what the fuck is it? So yeah, it's one of life's mysteries apparently.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, pilots for the specialists.
That is a weird colour scheme.
Yes.
Why has he got like Batman mask?
Yeah, he's got a little cowl. Yeah.
It's not even Batman mask. That's the Incredibles.
That is Incredibles. Yes. Yeah. That's true. Oh, I like this. I quite like this.
This is from Predator.
It is, exactly. That's why I like it. Look at it. I like the use of green and brown. That's nice. That is cool.
I like the use of green and brown. It reminds me of
Reminds me of my shit after I have my fucking
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, yeah. All my Fruit Loops. God, that actually happened to someone I knew. Actually, someone bought them Fruit Loops and actually changed the colour of their poo. That actually happened.
I shouldn't point out that Fruit Loops is a rare cereal to find in the UK.
Oh yeah. This was a gimmick. This is why it was given as a gift. It was like a gimmick thing. But
you have to go to a special international food shop.
Yes.
To get your weird American sugar.
Only the ones
cereals.
that give you
Multicoloured shit.
Yeah, an aggressive diarrhea.
I mean, that's one way to wake you up in the morning.
Yeah,
You turn around and you just think, Jesus, fuck, what did I eat?
Good stuff.
It's like when you forget that you've eaten beetroot and then you go and take
Oh yeah.
you have that brief moment of panic where you think, oh God, have I got bowel cancer?
Or asparagus.
Blood.
Or asparagus that I think changes the smell.
It does, but it makes it smell nicer.
Oh, I'll see.
You know what always did that for me?
What's that?
Sugar puffs.
Really?
Yeah.
I love sugar puffs.
So did I.
It
I didn't
made
have
it smell nicer.
Well, it made it smell different.
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, I love sugar puffs. They're amazing.
I love sugar puffs too. We never had them that often.
No.
And that mascot was fucking monstrous.
He was. No, but the nice thing was, it was a sugary cereal, and this is still on topic, by the way. But it came in those.
Droid is like, do you still like me?
It was one of those sugary cereals that still came in a massive box. Because there were too many cereal companies like Kellogg's. They do the sugary ones like Cocoa Pops, but they puss out and they'd only do it in like the small boxes. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, parents, we're thinking about it. No, it's not for them, it's about me. No, give me a big box, you cowards. Sugar Puffs did that. I was like, yeah, mad respect to you, bro. Yeah, man.
I can see the Honey Monster saying that, yes.
That's why he got so big. That's why he was so monstrous. Because he had the big boxes, see? There we go. All makes sense. Frosties were quite big boxes too, weren't they?
Yeah. I don't know how much.
He was pretty hench.
Well, he was just on steroids, wasn't he?
I think he was. He was, yeah. That was all well known. Yeah.
How much sugar did Frosties have on them? That can't have been as much as Sugar Puffs, can it?
I don't know, but what I do know is that's probably the wildest deviation we've had in this series for a while now. Sugar Puffs, the size of Sugar Puffs boxes. But no, that was interesting. I like that. We should.
Oh god.
Yeah, we'll discuss that more often,
The
man. I like
conversations.
it. Yeah.
Colour trim. Green looks like shit. Shit like Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are cereal. Sugar, Honey Monsters.
It's
all connected.
Yeah, there is
connected.
a natural progression there. There is a natural progression there. You know, no loot boxes required. I'm sorry, I had to do it once.
And with that, we're back on topic.
We're on topic. Yes, please. And we got the training. Bit less orange.
Sorry, I'm just going to die here.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. You notice the orange gloves? He's got orange gloves. I'm not a fan of that.
Honestly, correct me if I'm way off here, but that looks like the Rebel pilot outfit. You've got the orange underclothes with the white sort of jumpsuit over the top.
Yes, I think that the
more so on the torso than anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, the legs tend to be all orange, I think, on the flight suit. But no,
yes,
I think
they do.
yeah, that's quite true. Yes, yeah.
It still looks dumb.
Yeah, it's not my favourite. Not my favourite. Looks better without orange. Yeah.
Of all the skins, I mean, granted, there aren't as many B1 colour styles as there are Clone Trooper skins.
Yeah.
But there are more than a few.
Yeah.
I would not have picked training if you asked me to customise my battle droid.
Yeah.
I would not have picked training.
I mean, that kind of gives the wrong message, let's be fair.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. What makes you say that?
It's just a bit... Well, one, it's very niche.
Yes.
Like, if they appeared in more than one episode of the Clone Wars show, I would be surprised.
And they wouldn't be fighting alongside other Separatist droids.
No, they would be deactivated in a training environment.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Or like in a non-live fire exercise.
Yeah.
Where I'm sure. I mean, it's been a while since I saw the Filoni show.
Yes.
But there are other colour schemes.
Yes.
There are. There's and even if they're not, make some up.
Yeah.
Throw some colours around.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know.
Let's have the Rainbow Pride droid. You cowards.
I mean,
There's some crazy event skins.
It would be no worse.
Well, people would just have issues with laws like, oh, my motion, if you added the random
bringing
stuff.
politics into the game. Because apparently whether we accept people or not is a political decision.
Oh God, for some people it is. Jesus Christ. But anyway, so that's all that's all the skins. What do you think of the skins we've seen? Nice selection.
Honestly, it's a much smaller set than we looked at before.
Yeah.
But underwhelming.
Underwhelming.
Like
Okay.
Out of the ones we've looked at, the only one that I was interested in was the 41st.
41st Scouts, yeah.
And even that was like, we spent more time on the price.
Yeah.
Than we did talking about the skin itself.
That's fair. I mean, as skins go, I like the selection here. I think it improves the game, but that's
a decent selection.
A part
does improve the game.
A part of that is because there was nothing before for droids. So
yes.
The only way is up.
I think it's understandable, but it is massively overbalanced in terms of selection for the Clone Troopers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, when you're focusing on the Clone Wars, you're gonna give the clones more skins than the droids, because there are more clone skins than the droids. They've had more attention. They've got more personality. They're the good guys. They're going to have that kind of development. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, sure.
But 21 to 5? I mean, I'm not complaining.
Oh no.
About the number we have as the clones. It's just that is a lot more.
It's a mighty imbalance. Yeah,
it is a mighty imbalance, and it does make me feel for CIS mains.
Yes.
The players who main CIS, because in PvP you need people to play both sides.
Yes.
And it's kind of unfair. I mean, maybe they don't care. Maybe CIS players, this isn't important to them. But from the outside looking in, it seems unfair. if you wanted to play CIS, that you've got so much less choice. Than the clone troopers.
No, agreed. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, I don't know what the solution would be, but
the thing is, they have to work within the law as well.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say the solution is don't give the clone troopers as much.
Yeah.
I obviously no one wants to take anything away from anyone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a skin. You know,
yes.
I mean, would anyone care if Battlefront 2 started making up new colour schemes?
Yeah.
Would that be a bad thing?
It's a hypothetical battle scenario anyway. Like, one of the taglines of this series was your own fantasy Star Wars battles. Yeah, fantasy, so why does it need to adhere to canon?
That's a very good point.
It's, I think it's such a shame.
Point. I didn't know they had that tagline.
No, yeah, they did. They had it with the 2015 game as well, all the way back then. Yeah, they did.
Huh.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like this update. I love this update, but I do like the fact that we're getting more skins. That's good. But
Definitely.
But the points you're making are solid as well. So.
I mean, I feel like we're playing good cop, bad cop here.
No, it's fair. Honestly, I think it's fair. I agree. Yeah. Cool. So that's all the skins. I did just want to say there's currently no skins for reinforcements. Apparently they're coming later this year.
Oh, they're going to add some.
They're going to add skins for reinforcements. We don't know which one. Well, we know a couple because some have been data mined. So the Commander Droid is going to get a couple skins. He's going to get a training skin.
Oh,
I know. He's going to get that one and a Captain skin. That's been data mined, so that's coming. Captain, yes. So I think
like officer class.
Well, not
like officer droid.
Yeah.
Like not officer class within the game. Like
yeah.
OOM9 style.
Like a captain of commando droids.
So OOM9 if he was a commando.
Basically,
that kind of yellow.
Not yellow, no. I can't remember what the colour was actually for them. I don't think there was that much colour change to it, but that was data mined. Yeah.
It's a strange thing to introduce.
Yeah.
Skins for the reinforcements.
Well, I'm kind of glad they are because, like, for example, the clone commando, which I adore, is just plain white.
Yes, I mean, some of these are asking for skins, like
definitely.
the clone commando, but some of them, it would seem almost impossible to put a skin on them.
I mean, we're not getting them for all of them, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could do different colours for the Jet Trooper, different colours for the Arc Trooper. I'd like that.
Yes, but then how many skins have you ever seen on a droid decker?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's always going to be imbalanced. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up ignoring potential skins like clones. It's never going to be, fair for both sides.
No.
That's just the way it is. And I mean, I personally can accept that, but it's easy for me to say that because I like the clones.
What about the Wookiees as well? That's another reinforcement, isn't it?
I mean, they could do different fur colours for Wookiees, but I don't think they're going to bother with Wookiees personally. Just just my guess. That's the area.
I mean, I get what I get what you're saying. Is that if you could put a skin choice in there, why not?
Yeah.
You couldn't do another skin for a Death Trooper.
Yeah. It's funny because I've seen a Fallout 4 mod where someone actually made Death Trooper armour to put in the game. Looks pretty good actually. He's done a version that's just white. I don't think that's canon. I don't think it is. I think it's just his.
Imagine it would be.
I think it's his creation, but I mean, I don't really want skins with it. Death Trooper looks fucking badass as it is.
Well, that was my thinking with all of the reinforcements. To be honest, I thought that was the attitude the devs had.
Yeah.
Was that they look cool. We've designed them to look cool.
Yes.
You know, leave it at that.
Yeah, but that's all they're doing because people want them, and I think that's good. Even if it isn't balanced, I still want it personally. That's just me. So we'll see what those are. We'll cover those in a future instant action update.
I worry it's going to trend even more towards clone troopers having umpteen million skins.
Yes.
And all the other factions. The other 5 factions having less than 10.
Come on, the sequels don't count. I'm joking. Calm your rage, fanboys.
They're going to have a complete trilogy before the year is out.
No,
They're going to have a complete trilogy. They'll be on a par with the rest of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker really isn't getting the hype.
No.
I mean, there was more hype for Revenge of the Sith.
You think so?
I remember it, There was more. I'm pretty sure Revenge of the Sith didn't come out 1 year after Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, Clones was I think 2002. Sith was 2005.
Yeah,
I think so.
3 years. There were 3 years between each one, weren't there? Because Phantom Menace came out in 1999.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that was a mistake on Disney's part to bring out these films so close to each other.
Well, I think Bob Iger, the CEO or something of Disney, is saying that they're going to do fewer Star Wars movies now. But they got this trilogy, haven't they? From the guys, is it DB Wise and the Game of Thrones guys?
Oh, is that confirmed?
I think it was.
They were going to do a Rian Johnson trilogy.
Yes, I don't know now. Don't quote me on it, but that's what it has. We'll have to see what it is. Maybe it's Old Republic, I don't know.
Well, they're trying to do a Marvel, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bring out a film every year. Which I don't think is always a good idea.
No.
I don't think they're going to give us any Old Republic stuff.
Really?
I think they're going to focus on the sequel era.
Oh, you think so?
I can't see them not, to be honest. I think it's either going to be sequel or Dark Times.
Oh, okay. Yes. Very quickly, just one more thing before we go into instant action. So we've got infiltrators for the Clone Wars. Are there any potential infiltrators you want for the other eras you could think of? Because we're getting new reinforcements this year as well for the other eras. It's not Clone Wars anymore. So we're probably going to get new infiltrators for like the Galactic Civil War. Any that you kind of want to see? Anything you think of? Or
infiltrators?
Yeah.
What's the shtick?
So their signature ability so far is like detecting enemies through walls and so on.
I mean, the obvious one for Rebels is like a Bothan spy.
Yeah.
If they haven't already used a Bothan head.
Yeah. No, they haven't. No, they didn't. Because I was thinking a Shadow Stormtrooper for the Empire.
Yeah.
Because the thing is as well, they are actually canon. They're canon, and they're actually in the previous game. In the survival mode, they're actually enemies, and they appear on the higher levels, and they actually have a cloaking ability. That's canon. I mean, it's obviously not the same as detecting enemies, but I mean, you don't really get more infiltrator than cloaking. Let's be fair. So I'd like that. I know
that would balance them with the Bothans.
Yeah, exactly.
Ability in the 2005 was cloaking.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it would only be a reskinned Stormtrooper, so again, that's not a new model either. So let's work for the devs, hopefully. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Cool. Okay.
What about sequel? I can only imagine sequel will be something from Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm seeing on like some toy packaging. There's like there's a black First Order trooper on a speeder. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I haven't kept up with the leaks.
Okay. No, that was a toy from after The Force Awakens came out.
Oh,
actually.
no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a black first order trooper with like some red trim. Don't know what the hell it is.
Oh, is that the Special Forces? Because that was the colour scheme of the...
Of Iden Versio and Inferno squads.
It was also the colour scheme of the TIE SF.
Oh, right, yeah.
The double-seater TIE fighter that Finn and Poe get out of the Resurgence with.
Oh, cool. Right.
Not the Resurgence class, and then the ship's the Finalizer.
I was just picturing Finn with a big panda. Sorry, I just couldn't resist.
POE, you should be picturing a giant raven.
Yeah, that's true, Yes.
So maybe it was a SF Special Forces trooper.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's cool, that's done. I'm just going to record